Hey you guys, I'm back with another video. In this video, I wanted to show you guys how I did these 3D cherry nails. Well, they're not really, they're cherry nails, but you know, it's just on like 2 fingers, but I still want to show you guys how I did it. So, this client here, she came in for a fill and she had broke like 3 of her nails. So, but the way they were broken, it was like, it would have just took a whole lot of time to like take it off. And, you know, they weren't lifting or anything, but it would have taken a whole lot of time to just like file it down, soak it off, and add a whole new tip and everything. So what I did was I had just got a form and I built the tip, which you can do. Let me see. It was her pinky finger here in this shot. It was her pinky finger, and it was her, I think it was this thumb. Yeah, it was this thumb. And I fixed, and then on her other hand, it was her index finger, which had just broken off like this morning. So yeah, I think that's pretty good for like, 3 weeks. Cause I did this set like 3 weeks ago. Well, I did that set 3 weeks ago. And then she came in, I went on vacation and she came in for a fill. So here it is. You see me. I'm putting down this base pink because this is her birthday set. And she was like, you could do whatever. But she told me she wanted leopard print nails and she wanted a cherry. And I was like, do you want you want me to try to draw it? Or do you want like cherry charms that I have? Because she's the one that's from that, I don't know if you've seen my Hello Kitty short, but she was like, it's whatever you want to do. And I was like, bet. I want to try to make the 3D cherry nails, which I didn't think was hard. I just needed to do it, and I hadn't had the opportunity. But anyway, I was like, I don't know, in my head for some reason, I guess because she told me I could do whatever, but I was like, okay, bet, I'm gonna do some French tip leopard nails. So that's when you see me go in with this base pink. I forgot the number, but a lot of my base colors I use from Roslyn, and I use like the jelly, especially like if I have a pink base acrylic, a cover acrylic is usually like a pink or nude or something. I'll use my jelly just to give it a different tint, just a different color. And I had in my head I was gonna do a French tip. I was going to do probably like 3 French tip, 6 in total, but 3 French tips on that hand, like the pinky, the index, and the thumb. And then on the pinky, the middle, and the thumb. I'm tripping. And on the index, I was going to do, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I had so much going on. Like, anyway, on the index, I was gonna do, that space nail. People be calling it like a thong, a thong nail. People crack me up. But I was gonna do that on the index. I was like, yeah, that'd be fire. I'm gonna do it in red, right? Because the cherry's gonna be red, so they're like bring it together. But I had asked her. Okay, here it is. You see me doing a cherry. Okay, hold on. Let me just do this. Okay, so you see I'm getting the builder gel. Got that builder gel from YouTube. Not YouTube. Lord, how much wrong with me? Amazon. Y'all, I'm on my cycle. That's what's wrong with me. But it's all good. We're going to make it through this video. So I got this from Amazon. And you could probably see the top of the bottle. It says Amelia. And I like that brand. I also use their blooming gel. I think they have really good blooming gel. But yeah. So here it is. Make sure you use gloves because you don't want to get dermatitis. Like, no. We don't want that because we want to do nails for a long time. And we don't want to have any allergies. But yeah, that's a common thing when you do nails. You contact dermatitis. So we don't want that. So it might be a little difficult too, but just be patient. Like, you got to be patient doing nails anyway because... like, come on. So here it is. I'm using my little tool. I forgot what you call that thing. I forgot. It's not coming soon. But I got that off Shein. I actually got like this one and another one. It came in a set. I got those two together. And I got some alcohol in my little dish, my little dapping dish on the side here. And that is what I am using because it will stick to the builder gel if you don't use it. So here it is. I'm like trying to find it. I'm like, okay, this cherry will look good. I didn't know if I wanted to do like the stem at the end. I was like, it just looks like it's too much. So you can see I'm taking some off because I didn't want it to be like these are small nails, you know. And I didn't want it to be too much. I want it to be enough that you could tell that it's a cherry. But you know, just trying to make it fit. So boom, yeah, you just find the shape of the cherry and doing the stems, and then I'm trying to like round them off a little bit, but I don't want them to be like flat, you know. And they're sitting up enough, you know. They're not like a whole 360 ball or anything, but they're sitting up enough. And then I gave it like that little, you know, that little dent when you get it out the cherry stem. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm trying to like I'm just laughing at myself talking right now. Like, gee, I'm trying to get it out. Y'all know what I'm saying. You know, maybe some of y'all like, girl, I don't know what you're saying. Okay, well then. Anyway, so I used the end of my cuticle pusher. This is a clean cuticle pusher. This isn't the one I used on her earlier because I just feel like it was unsanitary if I did that. It's been sitting out and I'm about to put it in my builder gel. Like, no. So I got a clean one, and that's what you see me scraping out of the jar with. I just don't want any cross-contamination. And there's a little pink, can't remember if that's like some, I don't know. I got like a whole little thing. I'm not gonna say cubby, it's real small, but I put like my little jars in there of like hard gels, and they said I got something from Shein. It says poly gel, but it's like it's like builder gel. So I don't know what they're talking about. But anyway, that's what's on the side of that jar, and that's what was getting my hand all stuck. So I was fighting with that a little bit, but it doesn't even matter because we are on a mission. So yeah, you can see I'm just working it. I'm working around it. I'm trying to make sure it would look cute. Okay, so boom. Let me go back. Okay, so y'all seen I put the pink down, right? So I put the pink down and I was like, okay, we want French tips, right? And she was like, no, I don't want any French tips. And I was like, what? See, you're going to see me here. Look. Okay. So right here. Excuse me. I'm sorry. So right here, I was getting all my gels out. Like I had them next to me, but like I said, in my mind, I was thinking we're going to do some French tips. I was going to do the French tip on the pinky, the middle finger, and the thumb, and make that leopard. And then, the pink base, that would be like really cute. And then on the index finger, I was going to do like a solid leopard print nail and then do the little thong nail. I'm sorry if I'm saying, I don't know what that's called, y'all. Space nail? I don't know. We're gonna call it a thong nail. And if you do nails or you watch nail videos and you seen it, I know y'all seen that design. It's been out for like over a year now. So you know what I'm talking about. The thong nail, okay? The thong nail. I was gonna put the thong on top of the index. And the cherry was gonna be like that. So here it is. I was like, I want French tip, right? She was like, no, I don't want French tip. And I'm like, dang, I just wasted some time. I don't know how much time I wasted, but you see, I like put a coat down of that jelly, that pink jelly polish. And I was like, dang. And it was so pretty too. And you know, with Roslyn, like, okay, I get the Roslyn bottles off of Amazon, but I get the minis. Okay, so you could get some sets out the minis. I ain't gonna stun on. Like, you get some sets out the minis. It's not like you're supposed to be adding thick gel polish on anyway, so it could get you somewhere. Like, don't sleep on the minis. And it's also good, like, if you want to, like, just try some new colors, try a new product or whatever. So yeah, I got like, bro, I know I got like probably 300 of their bottles. I ain't gonna lie, like probably more than that. But anyway, I was like, dang, I just got this and whatever. But this is a Roslyn color too. Says she liked this tan. I was like, okay. I was like, the vision can still come to life. But then tell me why I had already put the cherry down. And what color is that now on the cherry? Is that pink? And I'm like, bro, not even paying attention. I didn't catch that until, like I said, on my cycle. On your cycle, you already know how your mind be. You be like, okay, but you kind of mix over, like you look over stuff sometimes. And that's just part of life, though. And if you too immature to understand it, I'm gonna need you to get off of here, because, like, we grown over here. So, anyway, so I'm doing a cherry. I was like, okay, let me go ahead and I was like, we can still do this. And then I was like, whenever I got to this hand, I said, dang, I'm gonna have to find a way to add some gel polish under this cherry and put a design around it. Now, if I had known, I don't know. I should have been more mindful, but it's okay. I said I should have been more mindful. It's nobody's fault. But like I said, I had a vision in my head already. But also, I was trying to rush at the end because she was like, yeah, I got called in for work. Like, she's a supervisor. And I was like, oh, man. So whenever, like, she told me to chill, you know what I'm saying? She didn't rush me at all. But something just always clicked. I'm just like, dang, I really need to hurry this up. And I don't know what it is, but it seemed like the faster I try to move, the slower I get. Like, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know. The advice I give to y'all is just, don't take your sweet, sweet time. Because people have stuff to do anyway. Like, I'm like at an intermediate level of doing nails, okay? I'm not advanced. I'm on my way. I'm not a beginner, though. So yeah. So here it is. Just try to, you should want to give the client what they want in a reasonable time. But also understand, like, mistakes happen, and don't beat your stuff up about it. And if you could fix it, try to fix it. And also explain to the client, because I think if you explain to them, they will be more understanding. So yeah. So yeah, you can see I'm like, yeah, and clean up. Get you a clean up brush. This is actually a makeup brush. It's for I don't know. My sister-in-law gave it to me because she's like big into makeup. She was like, I got these brushes I don't use, man. And I'm like, bet. I have that one. I have another one that she said it's an eyebrow brush. It's slanted. I love that brush. I use that too. But yeah, I think that's what it is, y'all. I don't really do makeup like that. I'll put some mascara on and I'll put some eyeliner on, and that's it. I don't beat my face. So, I don't know. But if you do makeup, you know what I'm talking about. Or maybe if you don't do makeup, if you know something about the brushes, you know which one I'm talking about. So here it is. Boom, going in with a second coat of this beige. And the thumb, I didn't do the thumb because okay, so gel polish runs, and you don't want it like sliding everywhere. You want it to, sit and on the nail even. It needs to level out, So if I were to do her thumb right after this, there's a chance that the gel polish could have ran, and then it wouldn't have cured evenly. Now, if you're just doing like a top coat, it's not that big of a deal when I do top coat, but I'm just trying to make sure that, I just have an even application. Okay, so here it is. You see I go in with my liner brush. I'm going in with my liner brush, and I am trying to get around this cherry. And I ended up getting some on the cherries, but it's okay because I still got some red out. So I just go over that with some more red. Clean up. Okay, so my phone keep cutting off every time I start talking, so I'm gonna stop talking and let y'all finish out the video.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys, that's the end of the video. You got to see some nail art and how to do a 3D cherry nail. I will be uploading soon with some more videos, and until next time, bye.
Let you go.
I love them.
Yes.